Hi, Devlin here, and welcome to Misunderstood Movies. Before we begin, I remind people this is my opinion and belief. You can disagree with me, and please comment if you do or don't in the comment section below. But please be nice about it. We're all movie fans here, and that's what's truly important. So be respectful to all. Today I look at the case of Top Secret, the 1984 action comedy directed by Jim Abrams, David Zucker, and Jerry Zucker, starring Val Kilmer, Lucy Gutteridge, Omar Sharif, Peter Cushing, and Christopher Villiers. The screenplay was written by Jim Abrams, David Zucker, Jerry Zucker, and Martin Burke. What people expected was another hilarious movie parody from the people who gave us Airplane. What they got was just that, but audiences didn't appreciate it when it first hit theaters. After the mega success of Airplane in 1980, the creative team behind it got many offers sent their way. They seemed to play things smart by not wanting to have anything to do with its follow-up Airplane 2, the sequel, and instead deciding to concentrate on the small screen with the series Police Squad with Leslie Nielsen. In hindsight, it seemed to not work out for them. Both released in 1982, Airplane the sequel may not have hit the heights of the original, but it still made money, whereas their TV project got canceled after 6 episodes, deemed critically loved, but the viewership just wasn't there, and the network refused to give it a chance. I say in hindsight because the show was ahead of its time. 6 years later, the team would go on to bring Lieutenant Frank Drebin to the big screen to make a trio of very successful movies that would eventually outshine the Airplane sequel. The failure of Police Squad took the Zucker brothers and Abrams back to the big screen, and this time they decided to tackle Elvis Presley, spy, and Cold War movies. Although it made its money back double, it failed to find a true repeat audience, and it was considered to be a flop. Suddenly, the Airplane Golden Boy creators were seen as nothing but a one-hit wonder. I personally love Top Secret. I agree it isn't as good as the original Airplane, but I believe it is just as funny and more so than the Naked Gun and Hot Shot movie franchises, which would become major successes in the future. I was surprised to hear that David Zucker, although he thought it was very funny, didn't think it had a clear plot or characters developed. I disagree with this. I find Top Secret has a very easy to follow plot, and I think some of the characters are more fleshed out than even the smash Airplane. I think the cast is amazing, and Val Kilmer, who made his debut in this film, is awesome as the Elvis lead Nick Rivers, channeling the king but still making it very much his own. I still consider it one of his best performances. Lucy Gutteridge is perfect romantic lead for him, and shows she isn't just a damsel in distress. It's fun seeing serious actors like Omar Sharif and Peter Cushing getting to have a little silly fun in the movie, but Chris Villiers steals the show as Nigel, the resistance leader. There is a lot going on in this movie, but it has an easy structure to follow. The team also gives us their rapid-fire joke system, fitting as many in as they can. Some are out of date and shake your head cringeworthy, but most are direct hits. The comedy music performances are so much fun, kicking it with a strong opening with Skeet Surfing, one of my favorite movie openings of all time. The fact that they had 3 genres of movies to play with made it ripe with possibilities, and the team never misses a beat to try to go for the laugh. The misunderstanding is at the time Top Secret was considered to be weak and unfunny, but over time I have met many people who love this film. I recently read that Weird Al Yankovic considers this one of his favorite films of all time, and that should give it enough credibility right there. Now let me know what you thought in the comments, and let's have a conversation about this film. Are you one of those who thought this movie was bad, unfunny, and lazy? Are you like me and consider Top Secret a misunderstood movie?